Well, I guess I'll start the final recording for Witcher 3. It's been a long, long journey, but we are here. Last day. Should maybe take me a couple hours. Yeah, last day of Witcher. It's been an eventful ride, especially having taken like 5 years to get to this point, but I mean, I'm glad I've played it. I mean, I don't feel anything towards it. I don't, like a lot of other people do. Like, I just feel like it's just another RPG. What it does is good, but I don't feel like this game does anything better than what I have experienced in, like, say, other RPGs. So, yeah, obviously it's just my opinion, but I guess that's just what happens when you play a shit ton of games.
Oh no! A panther's ghost at the nest!
Stand back. I'll take care Eggs fell in a moss patch. They're fine except for one. It's cracked.
Will it do?
Nope.
Think so.
Now what must I do?
Just to be sure, gonna ask one last time. Positive you want to do this? If we succeed, the changes will be irreversible. You'll probably also only have 7 years left to live, at the most.
7 years free of the fear that someone might spy me at the wrong moment? Of the stigma of being a freak, a monster? 7 years of a life both true and unfettered. Yes, Kelt. I'm certain I wish to do it.
All right. You need to concentrate now. Repeat after me.
Oh, hello.
Muna Gandrau. Muna Finara.
Psycho Piglet.
Muna
Been a while. How have you been?
Muna Gandrau. Muna Finarat. Muana Gandrau. Muana Finarat.
Yeah, how have you been then? I can't remember since the last time you was here. It's been that long. Yes, I know, Discord, I'm live. Cooking some eggs. Me or you?
Look.
If you mean me,
Look.
yes.
Oh God!
Naked lady? Oh, damn it.
I shall be able to attend balls. I shall travel.
Oh, you can attend to my balls if you want.
Even.
I'm gonna
Thank
stop doing
you,
that from now on.
Witcher.
I think I've had more than my fill of
He's the one hired
shitty
me
sex-based
to
puns.
help you.
Actually, fuck it. I've only got 2 hours left of this DLC, and the game I'm playing after this, I'm not going to be able to make any sex-based
Will
puns,
you tell him
so,
so for me?
you know.
Should tell him yourself, don't you think?
Perhaps I should, but I would prefer not to. Convey my gratitude to him in my stead. Please, be so kind.
Sure, I'll tell him. Farewell, Vivian.
Well then. So what level am I? 47, yeah. I'm gonna be 49. Well, 49 to beat the game, but I'm 2 levels under leveled. I can do it. What am I doing? What do you mean, what am I doing? Do you mean that or when I'm looking down? No, I'm looking down because of fucking Discord. Buzzing when I go live. And it pisses me off because it doesn't piss off on my notifications, it doesn't. I fucking hate Discord. I really do.
Come on.
But if you mean in-game, I just made a chicken lady be no longer chicken lady. But yeah, like I said, obviously, if you want to join the Discord, I mean, first of all, if you have Discord, there you go. But yeah, it's fucking.
Let's go.
Because obviously I have a notification that comes up whenever I go live. But the notification never pisses off, it doesn't. I'm done with that now. You don't see like that, phone buzzers, because I'm gonna hazard a guess. Yep, Punk Boy Piglet, I mean that's name and a half. But yeah, anyway, thank you for joining the Discord, appreciate it. Obviously I have a meme channel that no one's used in months, or Maymays as I call it. And then also, if you have Mario Maker 2, you can post some level codes. Yeah. Otherwise it's just whatever. It exists, is all. Oh, you know.
Geralt,
so
what of Vivian?
Managed to lift her curse.
Truly? So all will be well. Her troubles are done?
Asked me to give you a message. Said she's grateful. Thanks to you, she can live a normal life.
Good, good. But how does she fare?
Vivian chose what suited her best. She's completely free now. And happy, I think.
Without me.
You helped her. But that doesn't mean she owes you her love. Got this bard friend. Philosopher too, I guess. Amateur. He'd say, if you love somebody, set them free.
Do you know what, Geralt? You earned your reward, so take it. But keep your advice to yourself. Adieu.
I want to kill Sir Lancelot, fuck him. Prick.
Hire a witcher.
That's exactly what he sounded like during the entirety of that quest. Fucking wanker. Oh yeah, now I'm at the point of no return. I am. For the DLC anyway. But anyway, Piglet, how have you been? What have you been up to these last months? Rude man. Well, no, if you'd have been here through the entirety of me doing that quest, like, he sort of fell in love with the woman, but because I sort of threw him out on details of what her curse was, because she didn't want me to tell anyone, he feels like I'm trying to shaft him out of it. So even though I chose, obviously, her side of things, he now thinks that I'm a dick. When in all reality, the person who has the curse has all the right to choose what they want out of the best of them. Because the other ending of that quest probably would have been the guy we just spoke to would have been given the curse to turn into Birdman, and she would have lived her full happy life instead of just 7 years. But like I said, that's why I chose her side.
Where to storm Duntide, expect armed resistance. The strength of the fortifications remains unknown. They are few.
Geralt, good you're here. Ready to attack Duntine?
See, you already prepared a plan. Walk me through it.
We have 2 objectives. To find Her Illustrious Highness's sister and capture the man who blackmailed the vampire. Duntine is a modest complex. Several old buildings, a high wall around them. At the center of the enclosure stands an imposing keep, restored not long past by the elderly knight of the castle, Roderick. We mean to strike here, through the main gate, then secure the area in front of the keep by storm.
How many men defend Duntine, you know?
Roderick maintains a team of knights for defense. They are no army, but they could number several dozen. Also, Roderick recently took in a band of foreign mercenaries. About them we know very little.
Cintrian's men, gotta be. Ran into a few in town. They tried to kill me. Need to hit them from both sides. You draw the defenders, keep them busy. I'll sneak in the back way, find the women, make sure they come to no harm. I'll vault over the wall as soon as you start your assault.
Your plan puts you at great risk, but I sense you will handle it well. Let us go.
Oh, I'll be fine. If anyone walks up to me, I'll just burn them alive. Or I'll use my Sword of Geralt, because I'm a narcissistic prick at this point. Oh, hey, bye, Blazer. How you doing? Also, I didn't get my daily emote last night. I mean, we never made that agreement.
So it begins.
I'm still surprised. Like, I'm honestly still surprised. Like, okay, I have to ask one thing. Obviously, you know what I'm talking about. But have you personally uploaded them to Discord? Or is there, like, some sort of hidden feature that you somehow found that allows you to use those emotes? Because if they're personally uploaded, I'm not going to say anything. Because they can't be, like, half official emotes. It's not a hidden feature. Whoop! We're watching Futurama for the 5th time. Oh, nice. I will be honest, I've never really watched Futurama. I've seen a few episodes, but... So have you personally uploaded them, or... Like, say, is it just a part of something else? Because if you could tell me I could do it right now, I would go on Discord and I would do that one that you sent me that one time. Just to see if it is a thing that but I assume not. But I don't fucking know. Because like I say, if it is personally uploaded emotes, naughty. Whether you're curious about setting for Discord that allows your emote for subs only. What about it? What do you want to know? Do you want to use it in... No, you can use it in Discord, can't you? All you need to do is just connect. Crap. Hey guys, how you doing? Yeah, if you just connect Discord to Twitch, you get my sub emote on Discord. Also, I need to heal. Fucking hell. I've completely lost the will to play this fucking game in the last 18 hours. Yeah, what are you curious about, personally? Well, specifically. Because obviously my emote is only allowed for subs, because like I said, obviously you sub to me on Twitch, and like I say, if you have your Twitch account connected to Discord, it passes on all your sub emotes through Discord. But I'm fairly certain obviously I don't know, but even for me, like obviously I'm subbed to a guy, and I don't have his emotes on Discord. I don't. That may be because I have to be in his specific server, but I'm not fucking sure. Like I have his emotes, but I just can't use them in Discord. I can. I was wondering if there's an integration between Discord and the sub emotes. Probably yeah. The Discord will probably have. I mean, obviously they're probably partnered with fucking Twitch anyway. So what Twitch probably has done is obviously by integrating the accounts, there's like an algorithm or something that detects obviously sub emotes, and then pretty much just copies them and puts them on Discord. I can't say, goddamn it.
I see no Ducals along the road.
They must not be guarded. Gotta be Roderick.
Roderick was right. Loot those crates. We'll manage.
Someone's here. They've breached the back wall. Come on.
Kill him. I shall show you, rogue.
Oh fuck you, dude. That's bullshit. So you didn't do anything extra, just brought the sub emote to Discord after connecting your Twitch account. Yep, pretty much. No, obviously in my server I enabled the use of the emote, but pretty much obviously if you obviously for the people who obviously aren't subbed to me on Twitch, if they have their Twitch and Discord accounts connected, obviously they can't use it. They can't.
Where's the hostage? The woman.
What? What do you mean? I know nothing about a hostage. Must be the handiwork of my guests.
Where
Yeah.
are they now?
Like I said, I probably won't be able to actually look into it on
Ready in their
this, but
There's
yeah,
someone with
pretty
them.
much just obviously
Woman named
connect
Sienna?
Discord and Twitch and done.
Of course, she convinced me to let them in.
And a whole pile of trouble along with them. Where is she?
Packing. We were to leave together. An old fool. I'd have done anything for her.
Where is she? In the keep too?
Yes. Her
Yeah.
chamber is.
Yeah, what I've had to do is on my particular channel, well, in my server,
What will become
I've had to
of me?
connect my. Obviously, I've had to connect my obviously Twitch account, obviously to my main account, and then I've
Here,
also connected
press
it to my
against the wound.
server,
Should staunch the
obviously on
bleed.
Discord,
I
which then obviously detects my emote, because I can't say emotes, which then obviously allows the use of it. So if it detects anyone who's obviously connected to their Discord account who's subbed to me and whatever, it's all. Fuck you, dude. I wanted to. Can I? Oh, I can't roll off. Fuck you. Also, could you stop being a bitch and fight me? Fuck you. I'm not trapped. I can't fucking move whatsoever. I've completely seriously lost the will to fucking fight in this game now. No! Well, hey! I know that was gonna happen. It sounded like you said strudel, probably. I won't be surprised. I wouldn't. Probably. Yeah, I've completely lost the will to play this game. Don't know why. I think I've hit the point in my adult life where my gaming skill just goes. Granted, I never had any to begin with, but don't tell me I've got. Oh, thank Christ. Nope, I don't want to fight you. I want to fight you two cunts. Fuck you! You didn't even hit me. I detest that hitbox. Maybe because it's long-winded. No, it's like yesterday I was doing fairly fine. Oh my god. Fuck you, game. Now it's me and you, motherfucker. Oh no, he said Strofe. Fuck you. Right. There we go.
Giving you one last chance. Yield.
And Harlan got us into this. Kill him! Attack!
No, no, when you start your PS4, you have no idea what to do. Oh, well, I don't need you to play anything. Well, true. I usually get that. Well, not usually, because obviously when you do the Twitch thing, people... Could you guys fuck off? Obviously, you know... Obviously I get you guys saying, oh, play this, you know. Yeah, I don't know. I've not really been like that for quite a while. Do you mind nicking my kills, you wanker? This for Call of Duty, I'd have you kicked. Because this is just cheating.
Wasn't expecting to see you two here.
Oh yeah, and actually, by the way, I may as well mention it to you because I know you're gonna laugh at me. But obviously, I've been doing, well, I had been doing Bloodstained farming to get the 100% mark before I do the final boss. I farmed for about 2 hours, game crashed, lost everything. So, you know, not my save file. I just lost all that farming time. Which pissed me off.
Renna. Are you hurt? If any of them.
You know me. I'd never let them hurt me. I just waited for you to come.
Cause she's behind it all.
They threatened to kill you. Forgive me. I failed you.
Now we need only find Anna Henrietta's sister. Where should we look?
Your patience would have broke. Well, yeah, no, what happened is, obviously I was just sitting here playing it, and then it crashed, and I just sort of went,
Then speak and let's grab her. Time is short.
and I just turned the game off.
Said she was in a room in the tower.
Obviously, normally I would have raged at that, but there was something inside of me that just said, you know what, it's not fucking worth it. Like, why get pissed at this particular game? It's already pissed you off thus far.
What's your point?
It really can't piss you off.
Stop playing dumb. I know everything. Your plan, that this was part of it.
Witcher, what is this?
Sorry, Dettlaff. You've been had.
My friend, please. You must listen to what Geralt has to say.
Renna's not her real name. This is Siana, and Siana is sister to Anna Henrietta, the Duchess of Toussaint.
What nonsense is this?
Siana was banished as a child, but it seems she trekked back here recently. Moved into Duntine and ran a Vandergild out of here. Sent a man called the Cintrian to Beauclair to steal some wine for her. Wine reserved for the ducal family. Cintrian led us to her. Caught him later stealing a jewel Siana had gotten from her father as a child. Sorry, Dettlaff. She used you. Part of her plan.
Future and negligence, but it was much worse when it's now 40 grand. Yeah, exactly. Well, I mean, it was still my negligence because I didn't save, you know, but when you're going pretty much back and forth in multiple rooms in a small area, like, you're not going here, there, and everywhere, so in the grand scheme of things, I could, you know, pick the game up right now and get back to my exact percentage of completion in 5 minutes, just pure down to luck and getting the items that I got before. Or again, it could just take 2 hours. It's a whole fucking process.
This, I promise you. You've 3 days. I shall be waiting.
He just fly off?
He
Nope.
did not wish to act rashly. He's gone to soothe his nerves.
Think he'll do it? Make good on his threat?
I cannot say. He can be unpredictable when fury consumes him.
I shall go to him.
Come again? After what he just...
You don't know Dettlaff like I do. If I don't do as he says, he truly will destroy the city. He's more than capable of it.
Yeah, so obviously I really don't know when I'm going to get back to that. I really don't know when I'm going to get back to that.
Conscience gets to you now?
Better... better late than never, right?
Well, it truly does seem the best option.
Your Grace, we must proceed with caution. Guardsmen saw vampires here. They could still be about.
Vampires or no vampires, my sister is here. Find her.
Your Grace, that...
Siana,
me.
it's
Pardon me.
true. It's you. Sister, dear. What have you gotten yourself into? So concerned, I'm surprised. Is there an ounce of truth to it?
You feel resentment.
The hell was that animation?
understand.
Who's going to be in a situation and go,
Promise
you
I
feel
shall work
resentment
through all
towards me?
unfortunate
What the
matters
fuck is
after.
this? Fucking
We will
Christ,
discuss
animators.
them later. Captain, escort Siana to the palace. I shall meet with her as soon as we return.
As you wish, Your Grace.
And you, Witcher. You have my thanks. I cannot believe my sister was so near the whole time.
So what have you been playing recently then, Blightblazer?
Roderick of
Besides a
Duntine shall
possible
answer for treason
porn
and
game,
blackmail.
what have you been playing? Questioning body movement, I know, right?
Roderick got duped and used, just like the vampire.
Apropos, were you able to establish who kidnapped his beloved?
We've discovered Siana blackmailed the vampire. Ordered him to kill those men.
What? What nonsense is this?
She is his missing lover. Staged her own abduction to force him to do her bidding.
He was a tool. Whole scheme was Siana's. She was behind it.
You're mistaken. You must be. This cannot be true.
Your Grace, I know this vampire and
What? You know him? Who is he?
Dettlaff.
The same who so recently sat at my table and told me of Nazaire.
You've been doing Borderlands 2 runs with some close friends. Nice.
Is there anything else you've neglected
When you mean
to
runs, do you
mention?
mean speed run
A
or do you just
dragon
mean
living
in
beneath
general?
Mount Gorgon, perhaps? Is anyone else here a vampire? Where is he now?
Waiting for Siana. If she doesn't show up to meet him by an appointed time, he'll destroy Beauclair.
He dares threaten us?
Your Grace, we have 3 days to bring him Siana and
Not a word. You have 3 days to bring me his head. No more secrets. No more helping vampires. I want what I'm paying for. The head of the beast.
I'll have your fucking head, bitch. You keep complaining, I will have your head. If anything, the vampire is the one who's being screwed over. You know? This is all because of love. Look at what love gets you. Nowhere. I leveled up in one fucking quest. I didn't do anything.
do you think Her Grace's nerves have been calmed?
Apparently you're printing a pre-ordered
Rarely
special
forgets,
edition of 3
rarely
for you.
retracts what she
Nice,
says.
one problem. Isn't it only on the Epic Store, with which all your bank details will probably be stolen by the Chinese government? Hashtag Chinese government fight me. What are they going to steal from me? Like £2? I don't fucking care.
Are you upset?
Why would I be?
Let's see. You're returning from your hunt empty-handed. No
Well, what are they
trouble.
going to do? See the
Maybe you need to
massive
boast
amount of
plenty soon.
hentai that I watch? No, you've got better things to do, China. Like, make my fucking doll.
What can I say? It happens at times. Especially likely to when the monster I'm chasing can turn into fog.
How do your employers customarily react when you fail to meet their expectations?
Depends. Peasants cuss me out. Merchants demand I
You're
refund their
PC players.
deposit.
Oh, okay.
Whereas nobles mostly just release their hounds.
Well, then you're fine.
Usually threaten me with the gallows.
A most illustrious grace awaits the gentleman.
You're a console pleb, aren't you? I'm a console
Grace,
pleb.
the population demands she be punished.
I have about
Siona's committed
the same
terrible
amount of
crimes.
games in my
Spent
physical
so much
collection as
more
I do on my Steam
Another
collection.
word, Palmerin, and I shall
And
spill
in
even
the
more
long
blood.
run, I will be
Yours.
rebuying everything that I have on Steam, physically, because a lot of them are like 50p pound games, even for PS3 and
Siana is
360
responsible
standards.
for the death of many.
So,
True,
again, my
but
physical
she
collection
is
will just
also my
fucking grow.
sister.
And it
We
will
are bound by
outpass
blood and by
my
a shared childhood.
Steam
I shall
collection.
not allow her to be lynched.
Your Grace, I fear the masses might rise. Storm the prison, pitchforks and torches in hand.
Let them storm. They will not find her there. Siana is hidden away in a safe place. She shall await trial there until we have rid ourselves of this accursed vampire. which to judge by your means has not yet come to pass.
Did what we could, but
My patience is at an end, Geralt. Where is he? Where is Detlef?
don't know. I lost his trail.
Is this all you have to say?
I respect your grace. All I can say is the truth.
At times, I hunt foxes. Do you know how it works? The ducal huntsman releases the hounds. They catch the fox's scent, chase the animal down, and lead the Batu to it. All within an hour. You, Witcher, have had a week. The aid of my most excellent
What part of
knights.
vampire does she
Yet
not fucking
you
understand?
have
If someone can just
absolutely
fade...
nothing
Also,
done.
that woman's probably going to
I've
attack me in a
begun
minute.
to suspect
But
my
what
beagles
part
might
of
have done a
can
better
turn into
job.
mist and travel distances in mere moments does she not fucking understand?
Then perhaps your grace should have sent a beagle instead of a witcher after the vampire.
We'll get shit, bitch. Bitch! I'm on the side of the vampire, fuck you. Get his cock out of your ass.
You tread on thin ice, Witcher. Very thin. Wisdom demands you choose your words
Fuck
more
you.
cautiously. But
I will shove
no
my
matter
fist
the
so
time,
far up your cunt that you won't even know
have
the
you
difference if
managed
you're still
to
being a
establish
puppet or not.
anything?
Your
Boom.
Grace, it
Get fucked.
seems Siana tricked Detlef, used him to murder the knights who escorted her into exile.
So, you know.
We have reason to believe that...
Calm down there, Wind. Jesus Christ. Oh no, a man with hair who is very injured.
Your Grace! Vampires!
What? Speak now!
Vampires!
What part of vampires do you not
They protect
understand?
the city. Captain de la Tour defends the square near the boat landing, but so many lives lost.
Oh no.
Damn it.
Oh, hey, Daniel. Yeah, first of all, she can go fuck herself. If I could help the vampires, I goddamn well would. Fuck this
If
whore.
it's war this Detlef wants, it's war he shall have. Geralt, get to work. This time I'll hear no excuses. Palmer and you...
I'll fuck her too.
Get her out of here.
Damn it, why can't I just join the vampires and tell this prissy twit to piss off? Oh, she faded into existence.
Time to end this.
I swear to God, if they fire and any of them hit me, I'm killing them. Get my eyes on bombs on the go. Never. I've defeated one of these without bombs and oils. I've also played this entire game without bombs and oils. You think I need bombs? Or oils? I mean, yes is the answer, but no, I don't. Okay, maybe I do. I'm not dead. Why the hell did that take so long? Is it not to want a female vampire to give her the suck? No. Yes, you do. No, I don't. I've already killed one, and I fought another. I don't need bombs or oils. I don't. That's the coward's way out. That's the guy who needs the advantage. I don't need the advantage. I just need patience. And to just attack when she disappears, because that's her only not time that she blocks you. So, you know. Listen, I know I don't need help. I'm man enough to say I don't need help. In before I die like 30 times just to prove your point, but, you know. But yeah, that death delay though, that was something. Okay, so I assume you can't fucking block him. I mean, you can block him, but not. Fuck off. That one was bullshit. If I have about 10 of these, is that because the developers gave up? I don't know how to make many different forms of vampire. Oh! It's another big back looking monkey. Oh, the Escamarian. No, she's giving me the suck. Margaret, she heals. Lovely. Oh, thank you, Guardsman. I'm not sorry. That was that guy's fault, not mine. What cinematic trailer? And you're also assuming that I actually have these made. That's another problem entirely. But like that is one other problem entirely, if I even have them made. Oils, I don't even know what vampires are. Oh no, they're their own branch of... Oh, Ekimara, sorry. Yeah. No, I know, but I didn't. Like, oils. I've got enhanced vampire oil. My bombs is not going to be useful against vampires, technically. Oh, I do have black blood.
Siana failed to appear as summoned. And there. Dettlaff is not making idle threats.
Seems not. Need to make some serious plans of our own now. It's gone too far, damn it. Regis, you mentioned there was a way to draw Dettlaff out. A way you've avoided resorting to so far because you thought it was too dangerous.
Is that how I put it? Do forgive me that I've misled you terribly. The word dangerous is simply a scandalous understatement in this case.
Regis, another inner monologue growing out of a personal dilemma. Just tell me how to flush Dettlaff out. Force him to meet, please.
In due course. But first, Geralt, I'd like you to consider the alternative. After all, you could fulfill Dettlaff's demand and liberate his beloved Siana.
Think Dettlaff still believes Siana's innocent?
I believe he suspects something. He must. And he seeks to understand what happened.
And for that he's declared war on the entire duchy?
What can I say? Moderation was never his strong suit.
Really want to free Siana? Hand her over to Dettlaff? Refuse to accept you consider that wise.
It's hard to believe, I know. But Dettlaff is not actually evil, merely impulsive. He needs but meet with her, speak with her, and he will spare the city.
So say I agree to this, 'cause I might. Still no chance Anna Henrietta will.
I do not recall ever suggesting we ask her permission.
Got serious reservations about this plan. Not least among them, we have no idea where Siana's being held. You heard the Duchess. She's not at the prison.
Hardly a reservation. More of an excuse. I'm certain you'll find her. You must merely decide you wish to.
Could ask Damien. Duchess treats him like a lapdog. Keeps him close most times. He might know something more.
There, you see? I knew you'd think of something. Bravo.
The meeting. What if it's nothing like you say? What if it goes sour, ends in a fight? Willing to guarantee Siana won't get hurt?
It seems unlikely in the extreme that...
Didn't ask for a lecture on probability. Get a simple answer. Yes or no.
I vow that not a hair on her head shall come to any harm. I trust I've dispelled your doubts, then.
Not so fast. We're not done talking. How would I go about luring Dettlaff out of hiding if I wanted to? With the blood of a virgin?
You see, somewhere nearby lives
Yeah.
an unusual denizen, one of the unseen, ancient and powerful vampires, among the oldest and strongest.
And?
Toussaint is this unseen elder's territory. All vampires owe him fealty while they are here. He need but say the word, designate a time and place, and Dettlaff will be forced to appear.
So this unseen elder, how do we convince him to summon Dettlaff?
We must find him first. The elder does not see arrivals unless he absolutely must. But locals, Oriana, for instance, you know, she too is a...
Yeah, figured it out. All right, let's say she gets me in to see the unseen elder. What then?
I don't know. You'll have to improvise, I suppose.
So I'm basically stuck. Either gotta give in to a blackmailer, or fight him.
You know what I would opt for. Should we free Siana and arrange for her to meet with Dettlaff, there's a good chance we'll all survive this ordeal. Dettlaff included.
Regis, don't mean to put you on the spot, but I gotta know. Say I do decide to fight Dettlaff. Who'll you stand with?
Should you decide your
Who's
sword
bitch
is the
is
sword
that? Who?
solution, I shall not stand in your way.
Appreciate it.
Certainly hope so. Now, please tell me, what is it you intend to do?
Crazy as the plan seems, I'll do it. I'll ask Damien about Siana.
You won't make me beg. I knew you wouldn't.
Slow down. Not promising a thing. Just want to get a feel for the situation to start with. Coming with?
Of course. Many hands make light work. Hurry. Damien could be in danger.
Or dead.
You think so? He seemed battle-hardened. More than a few straps on his belt.
Against humans, not monsters.
Well, in actual fact. What the hell is that?
Never thought lesser vampires would do the higher vampires calling commands.
As a rule, they don't.
So how Dettlaff sicked them on the city?
I told you, he's exceptional. He manages to bend them to his will, control them with his thoughts. They'll continue
That is the
attacking
first
you
thing.
as
Oh, you mean the princess?
he dies.
First of all, inventory, food. I can see you, you stupid bitch. Also, why am I on fire?
Monster's still here. Need to look around. Armor proved useless. Claws sliced through steel like through butter.
We must hurry. Each moment's delay means another death.
They broke formation, ran.
That scent. It's Damien's blood. He was wounded.
Let's go. Barricade put up in the street.
Pointless.
Fell on his face, struck in the back. Tried to run.
They must have realized they could not hold this position.
Hope they found a corner to hide. There'll be anyone to talk to if not.
Could you not? Because I can't fight you. Because this prick won't fight you.
Barricaded themselves inside.
Don't let them see you. Recognize the vampire.
Nice front flip, dude.
You killed it? Single-handedly? That harlot's brood slaughtered half my unit.
I see the harlot's brood came close to slaughtering you as well.
Need to withdraw. You and your men. Now.
My duty lies with the city.
Won't help the city by leading your men to the slaughter. Damien, conversation back at the palace, remember? I'll say it again. Your men don't stand a chance.
Men, tend to the wounded and prepare to march out.
Doing the right thing. Now listen close. Silver. That's what you want to use against vampires. Your alchemists, order them to produce as much vampire oil as they can. Churn it out in gallons. Then coat your blades with it. Keep an eye out for Alps and Bruxae. The shapely ones resemble women. There one moment, gone the next. Bombs containing silver splinters are a pretty good idea.
Thank you, Witcher. I hope you're worth the coin the Duchess pledged you. And that you'll return with the head of the wretch that did this, skewered
Nope.
on a hook.
Got a different plan.
And what would that be?
All I can say just now is I'm gonna need Siana.
You know the Duchess's decision. Siana awaits her trial, in custody.
We know it, but we do not agree with it.
You've that luxury. I do not. I've sworn my loyalty to Her Grace.
Folk are dying. Many more will, because of the one.
If Her Grace learns I helped you, my head will roll.
And ours will follow right after it. Yet still we are prepared to take the risk. I fear we waste our time here. Come, Geralt.
Wait. When last I saw Siana, Her Grace was escorting her to the palace playroom.
Playroom? As in, for children? You sure?
I've served in the ducal palace for years. I know its every corner. So yes, I am
Yeah, no,
sure.
fuck the Duchess.
Playroom?
She can go.
So what,
She can
Duchess
suck
locks
a
Siana
nod.
up in a dollhouse?
Honestly, I've
Or my
no
dick,
clue.
one of the two. But either way, she can
Look,
fuck off.
I've told you what I saw. What you do with it is no concern of mine.
Got it. I'll look into it. You get back to your barracks. Retrace my steps. Path ought to be clear.
Okay.
And you've our gratitude. You helped us a great deal.
I helped Beauclair. At least I hope I did.
Let's go, Regis.
Move back soon. Okey-doke. Have fun. So obviously this game will be done in like the next half an hour to an hour or so. I love you too, mate. Oh, you killed it. Thanks, man.
Locked. Of course. Regis. Rather not have a fist fight with this door. You mind?
Not at all.
Could you like open that door?
Utter silence. No one here.
We should look
Nice tune.
Indeed, pleasant. It's a shame the mechanism's damaged.
Wooden duck. Somebody broke its wings off. Well, well. A key tucked behind a picture.
A rocking horse, rather worn. I suppose it got a lot of use.
Nothing under the carpet.
Did you expect something? Apart from the dust swept under there by a lazy chambermaid.
The land of 1,000 fables. Interesting. Medallions vibrating. The land of 1,000 fables. Interesting. Medallions vibrating. The land of 1,000 fables. Interesting.
Oh, no more.
Medallions vibrating. Found a notebook. Property of Isabelle de Roquefort, court governess. The notes of Siana and Anna Henrietta's governess when they were little.
I'm not sure it will help, but I suppose there's no harm in leafing through them.
Siana gave me a drawing today
Charming.
of freshly decapitated bodies covered in blood.
Nice.
Perhaps not so much.
I asked her why ever she would draw such a thing. Her Highness claimed it was a rendering of nightmares which have plagued her for as long as she can remember. Siana does wake up screaming nearly every night, save when she shares a bed with Henrietta. Curse of the Black Sun. Supposedly girls afflicted by it had horrible dreams, Kind of horrible that made some of them go mad. Today I accompanied the girls for the first time to the land of 1,000 fables. We spent half the day there. First we played with Thumbelina, then with Barbarossa, who proved quite the charmer for a brigand and pirate.
Am I going to be going into The Lion, the Witch and the Wardrobe? Where's Mr. Tumnus? Is he going to give me any bloody,
Cannabis rudularis, for instance, or...
Shh, don't interrupt. I tip my
Fuck, I
cap to
forgot what it's
Master
called.
Artorius Figo for his achievement. He has proved he has no equal in the arcane arts.
Wait, Artorius was the court mage here, a specialist in illusions, which means...
Regis, last warning. Stop interrupting or I'll seat you in the corner. The girls told me if I ever wish to visit alone, I need but crack open the land of 1,000 fables and utter out loud the incantation Expecto Ludum.
A book as the key to an illusion. My, this grows more interesting by the minute.
Realize this might sound improbable.
Get put in the corner, yeah, I know that. Geralt, I think, right, you corner.
Had tossed Sienna into that illusion.
Not impossible. She would be safe there, and isolated. We must see.
I already know what the bloody book is.
Swear I saw that book somewhere. This it? Let's see. Expecto Ludum.
No, Tom Riddle, get away from me. Well, it looks like now I'm going to find out about Hagrid, Aragog, a young Tom Riddle.
Regis? Regis! Land of 1,000 fables. Incredible.
I hope to God there isn't one here with Peter Molyneux. Because he's just going to stand there and go, look at all of these things you can do. And then you look past him, there's just a frozen wasteland of nothingness but dreams that he keeps failing to fulfill.
Eye of Nehelene is going wild. Whole land's an illusion. So powerful there's no way to dispel it.
No, I'm not. I thought it was a black gnome for a minute. Oh, fuck off.
Damn it. This is a playground for two little girls. Something's not right.
Follow the yellow brick road. Ha!
Bloody hell, let him out!
Voices.
Is this Hansel and Gretel? Where they cook an old woman alive?
Hands off my hearth, dearie. You wouldn't want me to get...
Nice schnoz.
Then you open it.
Now, who's this? A lost traveler? You're not supposed to be here, sweetie. Why, you're old. Old and pale. But never worry. A bit of butter, a bit of spice, and you'll make a tasty morsel.
Okay, Pinocchio, calm down.
Just as
I'm a
soon
real
as
boy.
I catch you. Come now, you cannot possibly fear that you have to
she doesn't douse you.
This went weird. Yep. I'm now Hansel and Gretel. I'm going to meet Mr. Tumnus. There we go. Now I've got a better idea. Fuck you, Boom. You prick.
Like that silver.
Fuck you.
Witcher, it seems you've won.
What the hell was that?
The Wicked Witch. You've heard of her, haven't you? Now, where did you put that key?
Listen, how'd you come by a weapon?
It's Prince Charming's. He no longer needs it. Here it is.
Oh, hello, Hansel.
Thank you. She'd have begged me for certain if you'd not... Sienna? Is that you?
It's been years, Jack.
Oh,
Have you come to play?
Jack?
No, I
Wait,
just
Jack and
want
the
your
Beanstalk?
beans,
Yep.
So you can breathe easy.
Breathe easy. Because you aren't here to play? What's that about?
Jack knows what I mean. So he'll tell me where the beans are as fast as he can. Isn't that right?
Sienna, I'm sorry, but
Yeah, I know, this was The
I
Witcher.
haven't got
Now
them.
it seems like it's called
Something
Fairy
tells
Tale.
me you're lying. Perhaps
That's
you
one
wish
of
to
them.
play the old games after all. Hmm?
This little piggy went to the
This
market, this
little
piggy
piggy
went
went to
home,
market.
this little piggy had roast
This
beef, this little
little
piggy had
piggy
none,
went
and this
home.
little piggy went wee
For
wee wee all the way home. Why is it I know more about fucking folk tales and fairy tales and shit than I do know about Disney films? That'd really piss Tom and Daniel off. Like, I've never seen Toy Story, but you want me to recite Jack and the Beanstalk? I could probably do it. Or Hansel and Gretel. Even though we all know the true version of Hansel and Gretel, they went up. No, is it Hansel and Gretel who does that? I was gonna make a lewd version of the two who
Now
walk
shoot.
up, get some water from the well, and they just fuck each other. Because that's the version that I know.
All
For no
right.
particular reason.
So why is it you're here?
I want your poon.
Searching for my lost childhood. Wound up at Kaer Morhen as a little boy. Don't quite remember how. Never had any toys. Never played any games. What do you think? Why might I be here? It's Dettlaff. He's trying to force Anna Henrietta's hand. Wants her to release you. Summoned monsters to attack Beauclair.
Sounds like Dettlaff, all right. But I doubt you came all this way just to bring me up to speed on current events. So get to the point, please.
Isn't it obvious? Offering to be your ally. We both want you out of here. You because you want your freedom back. Me because as soon as you meet with Dettlaff, he'll put an end to the chaos in the city.
You exposed me. I landed in prison because of you. Now you come to beg my help, I dare say. My life is full of surprises, isn't it? But normally I'd tell you to sod off. But, from what you say, folk are dying who have nothing to do with this. Not part of the plan. Dettlaff was only to kill those who deserved it. No one else. Fine, Witcher. I accept your offer. Consider us allies.
Pinky swear.
Shake on it.
Nope, pinky swear. Damn it. Oh, hey, Rose. Oh, thank you.
Since you brought it up, The knights Dettlaff killed. What exactly did they do to you? Crespi, Duak, Lacroix,
Fuck on it, all that.
Mayorek Bayron.
Not a memory I
You know.
enjoy revisiting, but
You know, she says shake on it, you just pull your dick out and she just goes.
when my parents disowned me, they ordered those very knights to escort me beyond the duchy's borders. All did so without uttering a single word in my defense.
Like you said, they had their orders.
But Crespi was not ordered to beat me unconscious with a horsewhip after my first attempted escape. And Dulac had no instructions to deny me food and abuse me. I learned something then. Knights are not so chivalrous when no one's watching.
That explains a lot.
Shocked, aren't you? You must have thought you had me pegged. Before
No,
bothering to
dudes
hear
get
my
pegged.
side. Everyone does that.
So, what's with the beams?
Find the farmer and the
explaining.
cow.
Certainly.
No,
You must
because
gorge
Jack had the
yourself
cow,
with
traded it for the
patience.
farmer who had the beans.
There are two ways out of this land. My darling sister blocked one when she tossed me in here. The other's up there, in the clouds. She made it hard, but not impossible to access by concealing the beans.
Still don't understand.
Don't fret, just listen. That boy, that was Jack, of Beanstalk fame. You know the tale?
Jack climbed a gigantic beanstalk to a giant's castle, high up in the clouds.
As we shall do if we can just find those blasted beans. There are 3. 1 red, 1 blue, 1 yellow.
Stalk won't sprout from just one?
No, because it must transpire exactly as it did in the tale. Clear now? So we must find Joss. Perhaps he will be able to help us. You lead. Joss can usually be found wandering the glade at the foot of the mount. It's some distance from here, past the witch's house to the right. So, what exactly is happening in the city?
Bloodshed, a massacre, which is why we gotta hurry.
Needn't fret. Time flows differently in Fablesphere. We can stay here a week, but outside mere minutes will have passed. Watch
Show
out!
me what you got.
Pixies! Rat bastard!
Not the friendliest pixies I've met.
Put here to protect the Fablesphere from intruders. Meaning you. Oh, unicorns! We must catch them. We won't have to walk everywhere then. I call the pink one. Exciting, isn't it? Reminds me of my childhood.
Reminds me of something altogether different. Relax, it's over.
No, it's not. There's more. Another wolf behind you. Ignore him. He always lies.
Aha, boy who cried wolf. Still does, I suppose. And doesn't, when they actually appear.
The one and only. Listen, you little chit. Jack said you know what's become of his 3 beans. I don't know anything! Not one thing, and besides, watch out! Wolves!
This'll be interesting. Right, let's get to it. Let's say for a minute you know what happened to the red bean. Where wouldn't it be?
For certain, no one swallowed it. Oh no, definitely not that. Of course not. But say someone didn't. Who would it be that didn't swallow it? A human. The most human-y human in the land of 1,000 fables. Everyone! Wolves! Run!
Bet you haven't heard what happened to the Blue Beam. Maybe? Not at all? Right?
I've heard it lies about somewhere, out in the open.
Just like that? No one guarding it?
Nobody. 3 times over. Help! Wolves!
Yellow Beam. Don't know a thing about it, right?
It's somewhere very, and I mean very deep. So deep, in fact, it's completely underground. And who has it? A bold farmhand, who in no way and not at all awaits someone. Not in the slightest. Good folk! Wolf! Say that word one more time and I'll chop you up. Feed you to the fishes. Understood?
All right, we should go.
Watch out for wolves!
Tough to talk to, that one.
Was it, though? You need merely remember he always lies. Or more precisely, reverses the truth.
Where to now?
I'm not sure. We should visit some of the other fables. The meaty ones, that is. Perhaps then Joss's hints will make more sense. It's just a few. Red Riding Hood, piglets and bears, 3 of each. And Goldilocks,
And
of
conveniently
course.
Horizon.
Then Longlocks, and
Crap.
a little lass who sells
I
flint.
wasn't trying to command. Conveniently, I also don't tolerate
Let's get to work.
twats. I only tolerate Black Blazer, because I love him. But I don't tolerate
Incredible. You must have loved this place.
people who can't
I
use
did
Google.
first.
Or Bing.
But
Bing,
you
Bing's
get
great.
bored quickly.
Use Bing.
And tea parties with a whole cackle of princesses eventually turn dull and routine.
Ooh,
What did you do
we've got
then?
3 little pigs, so we've got a werewolf. The 3 bears, Goldilocks. Grandmama's house, which will probably be Hansel and Gretel, now that I think of. No, that'll be Red Riding Hood. The girl who sells flint. Never heard of that one. Never heard of that one. But yeah, like 16 or 18, but seriously, like if I'm in the middle of doing shit
3 bears.
3
Um,
stools, 3 beds, 3 bowls.
and a
One
dead
too
girl.
big, the other too small, the third just right. Blonde curls. Rest of the body's too mutilated. Hard to say anything.
She got what she deserved, as I see it. Always took what she wanted without asking.
No beam.
Because I now have access to those emotes, I believe. Yep, I can now have emojis. Where are they? Where is it? There it is. There you go.
I shall butcher you.
Oh no! It's more. I forgot the joke, but it's. Fuck off, you should not be hitting me that hard, you little shit. Could you please? Okay, first things first. Oh, Goldilocks is dead. Talk to Longlocks, I doubt who that is. Yeah, I have no idea who the girl who sells flint is supposed to be.
Oh look! The Emperor of Nilfgaard! He's come out to show off his new robe.
Such exquisite robes, the world's never seen.
Oh look, it's Grandma! DLC taking 3 days to finish.
Can we talk?
No, 2 days.
Damn it all! I swear that was the last time I drank with Redbeard. Oh, Sienna, a bloody
Oh
long
no,
time
it is a
it's been.
French
You've
talking
changed.
Whereas
werewolf.
you, not
This
at
is the
all.
third day.
Big
Yes,
bad
but
wolf. Though it
I did
seems
start
you
this
started running with the wrong
on the
crowd.
first day. It wasn't a full day, so add that not full day to this not full day. It will make 1 day, and then yesterday will be 2 days. Like the first DLC took like 1.5 days. This will be like what, 2.5 days at best.
You could always have a drink with us.
Oh, what now? Not on your life. I can barely stand, I'm so hungover.
Oh
You know
no,
what they say about
the
the
werewolf
care of the dog?
Out of the question.
can no longer
What
drink
must
any
you drink?
alcohol.
Do you wish to drown?
They
10
stripped
hour
me of
DLC.
my
What do you mean
title
10 hour
and
DLC?
birthright.
This will be like
They're
15 hours.
A family
when I'm
spat,
done with
let's
it.
say.
Listen, looking for magic beans. Seen any?
DLC 6, 12 and a half, 3, that's 5, well 15. Be about 15 hours.
Talk!
Shh, not so loud.
Oh, I can be much louder than this.
Right there, the threats.
What?
Could not.
So, what now?
Don't
That's why
worry.
you don't
I'll
want to play
play
this
with
game
him.
too long. What do you mean
You're
too
rather
long? It's not like
quiet.
I've spent, including the
I just
DLC
need
in the
that
main
little
game,
red
like
hood.
60 hours in
Piece of
this.
apparel, that is. Not the poor girl's corpse.
That's a relief.
You wish to help me? Here's your chance. Jump in the well and fish it out. Well, chop chop.
Alright, time to jump in the well.
Break a leg.
Yeah, but that's Red Dead 2. That game does drag on. Like, that is just a problem with that game. It's very good at first, but it just... Especially the epilogue. The epilogue does not finish. Like, it's 2 chapters long and it's like 10 hours or so, and it's like, could you not? Hang on a
Any
minute.
luck?
Yep, look what I got.
That would never fit you. Give it to me. How do I look?
Not bad.
Yeah, the fact it was a
Not bad
prequel.
at
I didn't
all.
mind that, but I don't know.
Let's
Red
go
Dead
see the
as a
big
prequel
bad-
didn't really work out.
Let me
For me.
guess. You'll play the granddaughter.
And you, the hunter.
Like, it was good, but because we already knew it was leading to...
You again?
Yeah.
I thought I was
Like, I
clear.
liked
will not
Arthur as a
talk to you
character.
if
I
little
really
Red
liked him.
Dragon Hood is not
But everything
with
else I couldn't
you.
give a shit about.
Not a problem. Sienna can take her place.
What? Very well. It's not as if I can forbid you. Granddaughter, come closer, sweetie.
But, Grandmama, what big eyes you have.
The better to see you with, my dear.
Granny, what big arms you have.
The better to embrace you with, my dear.
And Grandmama, what big teeth you have. Eh?
The better to eat you with, my dear.
Joss said about the red bean. A human has it, and he definitely didn't swallow it.
Mm-hmm. Gotta open his belly. Bottle caps, fake teeth, a corkscrew. Ah, here it is. Red bean.
Well then, one step closer to our goal.
What?
Now, I find myself wondering if you're just horribly discreet, or if those mutations completely scrubbed away your curiosity. Are you really not interested in what happened? In what became of me after they cast me out?
Well, since you brought it up, I'd gladly hear the rest. Let's see. They'd escorted you out of the duchy.
Yes. And the noble knights of Toussaint, I didn't stop until we reached the Ketdu wilderness. They left me there alone, without a copper, in a torn lace dress, right when the frosts were setting in. They assumed something would eat me, or that I'd do everyone a favor and die of hunger. But as always, I failed to live up to expectations. I wandered the woods for a week, went purple from the cold, gnawed the bark from twigs. Finally, I saw a light among the trees. A campsite. They were bandits, bearded, drunk, spattered with blood. I was sure they'd rape me or kill me. Or both.
Take it neither happened?
That's when I learned a robber and a murderer can be a better man than a knight in shining armor. They took me in, we set off for Nazaire, and I did what I could to repay them. I advanced in their ranks rather quickly. Eventually, I became their leader. Of the whole ragged band.
Been through a lot.
I have. And throughout this time, my sister was stomping
Oh yeah, not so
waves
bad,
and
Blazer.
shagging minstrels on down bedding.
Did she say shagging? She did.
Wasn't the one to banish you.
And I'm not angry at her for that. I'm angry at her because she forgot about me. Right. We've had our chat. Come.
Oh, you are here. I'll wait. Why Blaze isn't here? He is. At least as far as I'm aware he is, but if he isn't, it doesn't fucking mind. Doesn't matter. Because my fucking chat thing never fucking updates. It doesn't.
Did you like Anna Henrietta?
Do you jest? I adored her. My darling little sis.
See?
So
You can check who's
adorable.
here. Yeah.
So sweet.
The
Yet
three
when they
little
banished me
icon
from the
bar,
palace,
like where it has like
just
three
peek out of the window.
dots and then
Might not
lines.
know.
You can
Maybe
click
just
that and
couldn't.
it gives you a list
Could
of
she
who's
also
here.
not grant me amnesty when
So
she
yeah.
is crowned? Please.
Don't tell Dark Shadow, but... And to be more precise, it's the collection. Don't tell him.
My new attire reveals itself but to the wise and cultured.
Why are all my videos on YouTube unedited? Because I'm lazy. I'm not lazy. No, that is not my answer. I'm not lazy.
The three little pigs' homes.
It's just more convenient.
Don't you?
It is. Do you really want to watch, like,
Big Bad's
my entire point what I'm about to come to now is obviously I played Persona 5 for 20 days straight, 6 hours, sometimes even 7, I think once or twice 8 hours a day.
Yeah, that could be it.
So I played that game for like 100 hours. Can you imagine a 100-hour game being stripped down into like 10, 15, maybe 20-minute parts? I've got better things to do in my time. I have. Like, I'm not going to waste time throwing shit. And even then, how would you edit shit that's on Twitch down to YouTube? Oh yeah, odd. Just blow the house down. Piggies! Oh no, the pigs! They might kill me here. I can't remember if they were German or not. But I know they were Eastern European or some sort, I think. But like seriously, that is like my genuine response. I'm not editing down, like even a 6-hour video like today, it's gonna take me so much time to edit that shit down into bite-sized chunks. It's not fucking worth it. It's not. Like if people don't want to watch a 6-hour video because they can't be asked to like pause the video and have YouTube remember where they are in the video to come back to it later, I don't care. Doesn't matter anyway because everything I do is on Twitch, so you don't watch 6-hour videos. I do. I don't sit and watch them all in one go, but oh my Christ. But you know. Red Riding Hood. Did she die? No. Well, I mean, yeah, Red Riding Hood is actually dead, but sounds like a gay German. What, me or the pigs? Probably me. Yeah. Like, I'm not. Like, if you want to watch videos of mine that are like 6 hours long, you fucking do that. I am not editing my shit anytime soon. I'm not. I wouldn't even want to pay someone to edit my shit. Now, granted, in terms of that aspect, yeah, I could, because obviously that person's gonna have their entire lifetime just editing my videos. But I don't want someone to go insane 2 days after starting that contract. I don't. Like, I'm sure people have got better things to do.
Big bad Witcher often puffed.
Well, yeah, no, that's my point. That is my point. Like, if that ever came to the decision where that happened, then yes, potentially, like, potentially, you know, you could go down that route, but again,
what else are you hiding behind that?
It's a lot of work for not a lot of gain, you know, because trying to cut this down into bite-sized sections, like I'm not always, but by that point in time where you can obviously pay someone to edit videos, by that point in time you're going to have people watching, communicating, and I'm going to be talking and communicating with you. So trying to cut a video and cut out half a fucking sentence to pick it up again in another video is not bloody worth it. It's just a lot of effort, and like I say, everything I do is Twitch bound, you know, so obviously Twitch grows, that's better for me than
watch out, pixies.
Obviously YouTube, but obviously if YouTube also grows, then that could also help Twitch, because people might go, oh hey, I like Twitch, I'll watch it. But it's mostly just for backlog, I suppose. That's really all YouTube is, just a giant backlog. And I also have all my pre-recorded videos. It is Billy Goat. I was about to say Billy Goat's Gruff. Where's the bridge?
Contract from a goose. That's new.
You really aim to concern yourself with that?
A true Witcher should never abandon poultry in distress.
Care for a cigarillo? A bit of tobacco? A dab of fistek?
She's selling me weed.
Remind me, what tale are you from?
Sold flints when I was a lass, but no one bought them, so I branched out. Now I deal in snuffs, puffs, all sorts of fun things. What'll you have, sweeties?
Magic beans. Do you have any?
If it's not the new name of some
Which
paper I
DLC
already
is better than
have,
some Hearts of Stone?
then,
Neither.
then maybe you'd like some.
Hey, where'd you get that ribbon? That's mine.
Is that so? Then why was it lying in the bushes? Finders keepers, sweetheart.
Well, Hearts of Stone was meh.
Give Sienna the ribbon. Why not, huh?
Sugar plum. The only thing I hand out for free is a first hit. To get them to come back for a second, of course. For all else, you've got to pay.
What if I asked you nicely?
Ask me nicely and I might play you for it. A round of cards?
Cock.
Fine, I'll pay you for the ribbon. This enough?
It's enough. Now go away.
All right. Tell me
What?
what you want in return. I'm not doing this out of the kindness of your heart.
Don't want anything in return.
I... Thank you.
Thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. Ninja Tommy. I completely lost my voice for a minute then. Thank you.
This Longlocks Tower?
Indeed.
Oh, Goldilocks.
Than I remember.
Not too long locks is.
What Joss said about the third beam, remember?
In the possession of a bold farmhand somewhere deep beneath the ground. Yes, this must be it. Let's go.
Could
Oh,
pull
well.
myself up here, and I'll have to make that jump.
If you say so, I shall wait down here if it's all the same. Climbing's not my strong suit.
Prince's corpse. Tried to free Longlocks, but fell and broke his neck.
Oh. Okay, I kinda like that. She hung herself with her own hair. Nice. Oh no, skeletons. Goldilocks.
Yellow beam. There it is. But it's
I think I can
stumped
do
to climb all
Rapunzel.
that way for nothing.
Oh, Rapunzel. Is it Rapunzel? For yeah, Gold. Why did I say Goldilocks? It's Rapunzel. I'm a twat. Yeah, no, she hung herself with her own hair. Why? Because why the fuck not, I suppose. Woohoo! I don't know why I said Goldilocks.
So?
Got the beam.
That's the whole
but
point.
Longlocks. Seems she got sick of waiting for a knight in shining armor.
Can you blame her? Men these days, dandies and fops all.
That why you cozied up to a vampire?
Dettlaff was a tool, and only a tool.
Too bad he didn't know that.
I trust no one. Learned that long ago. Now it's his turn.
Got a history with Dettlaff now, so this meeting will be different. Not afraid?
I can handle him.
Mm-hmm. Sure about that?
You look at him as a witcher and see a monster. I know what he's really like. You needn't worry. It's time to go. Just a bit more work and we'll be able to say sort of to this fecking fable sphere.
Nice low poly trees.
Now we must plant them by the path near Longlock's tower. Then prepare to meet the giant.
Please don't.
Right, this is the spot. Pull out the
Oh, there you
beans.
Oh, hello, Rat King. I'm not showing up in your live feed. Well, it depends how many people are live who you follow right now. But anyway, welcome. How are you?
Wait!
Why?
The stalk will sprout abruptly. Very abruptly. We must be careful. All right, toss them!
Well, the fables in this DLC are different than actual fables. They're not different, they're just dead. Very dead. Oh, it's Peter Piper. Peter Piper. Peter Piper picked pepper.
Something's always gotta go wrong.
I mean, was it Peter Piper? I can't remember his fucking name. The guy who lured the rats away from the town. Yeah, Peter Piper. Thank you for reminding me, Random. I'm wearing the wrong armor. I am. I've been wearing the wrong armor this entire time. That's probably why I've been taking so much fucking damage. And I've been questioning, why the hell am I dying so quickly? Because I've not paid attention to that whatsoever. I've just sort of looked at it and gone, oh, that's fine. Nice hurts, bro.
Incredible.
Admire the view later. First, we must deal with him.
Fee, fi, fo, fix. I've just had my Weetabix. Only like the 2 English people in this chat right now will get what I mean by that. Oh no, this armor is better than my old stuff. Fuck it. I want my armor anyway. Oh, cannonball. Like Tom Syndicate. How's about you go fuck yourself before I ban you? You know how Lord Voldemort is he who shall not be named, or Lord Moldywort is also he who should not be named. Oh, fuck you. Well, that was odd.
For a fairy tale creature, that was one tough son of a wench.
I told you this land had gone ape mad, though I did not expect it to be so severe.
Can't help thinking you might have done that on purpose.
Why ever would I have?
To get rid of your guard, your captor. Getting close to the exit at this point. Probably think you don't need me anymore.
Well, you're wrong. You still stand to be quite useful to me.
Yeah, I know. Gotta get you out of here. Come on.
Wait, that's not what I meant. I need you for something
Done.
far simpler and far more pleasant. Well, don't just stand there and stare. I need a man, Geralt, and I'm not afraid to say it. I've no idea what awaits me once we leave this place. Treat it as my last wish.
I don't care. If it means Geralt gets laid in this DLC, I'll take it. Oh, I'm getting laid. I finally got the thing in the fucking DLC. I've waited... Okay, that must have hurt. But I've waited fucking... I don't know how long. Oh yeah, we're gonna have sex in... I'm walking in the... No. I'm fucking in the air. I don't have my lowered balls at. Spider-Man. Did she just lick me? Also, why is she wearing underwear? No one wears underwear in this video game universe. Everyone is always the animations are always so herky-jerky. Like... Why are the animations just so robotic? Like that. But, like, why are they so robotic? Fucking hell. You'd think a man like Geralt, who's fucked his way through life, might have managed to do stuff, you know? What am I doing? Well, you should show full penetration. You can't do that, actually. This may already be an 18 rated game because of her nipple, but, yeah. But you can't. I actually believe, to an extent anyway, Dragon Age Inquisition does. To an extent, I'm fairly certain they do.
Tell me something?
Actually...
Like, I believe you don't actually see penis go in vagina or vagina, but,
Not that I recall, no.
I believe Dragon Age Inquisition is like the closest you get with that kind of stuff.
I just hope this tale has a happy ending. For me, for you,
I better have Twitch
for
can't see this.
everyone.
Oh, it doesn't matter. Twitch, that doesn't matter.
What's that supposed to mean?
Nothing beyond what you heard.
So, you know, chopping people's heads off is fine, but dick in vagina, too
Come.
far. Well,
The exit
I mean, in
is-
all honesty, yes. Like, I know where you're coming from, and obviously I don't care, but, like, in all honesty, sex doesn't get anyone anywhere in video games or movies or television or whatever. It's all just, like Game of Thrones, you can have sex because, why the fuck not, I suppose. But, I mean, you know.
It's got something to show us.
Careful. It's not to be trusted.
But yeah, mostly Christian logic, yeah.
Just curious. Why do you want the Heart of Toussaint?
I can play a game like Total War and send thousands of men to their demise in a war,
Tried to get them.
but
Know that.
nipples? God forbid.
I regret nothing. One lives but once. Here, we need but jump
Fucking
into the well.
YOLO! Never mind, I fucking YOLO too hard. I yeeted that. It's because of Bible morals. Oh, you've... Never mind, I was gonna say. Thought I yeeted myself into an oblivion. Do you like wanna... Thanks. By the time I upload this place on YouTube, you'll have to remove sex because YouTube, because it will be inappropriate. Nope! You can leave that shit in, Horizon. You can. I know I believe I've blacked every other sex scene out in the entire playthrough, but I couldn't be asked to turn around and black it out again. But it doesn't matter. It doesn't. It's like when you play Metro Last Light. There's a scene in that where your future wife, her boob pops out, or you're walking through a burlesque show of obviously half-naked women. That is fine. It is fine.
Hide from your governess, which luckily she noted down in her diary, thus I knew where to await you. Never mind that. Has the young lady agreed to help clean up the mess she's made?
She has. And stop treating me as if I were a child.
Would you prefer I treated you like the lying manipulator you are?
Regis, what happened to your famous manners?
Apologies. I forgot myself.
Yeah, no, it doesn't matter, Horizon.
Let's go. Really want to be done with this.
I mean, yeah, that would be nice, random, but... And even then, I wouldn't have them naked 24/7. I wouldn't. Because it might get cold. But then again, if it does get cold, you can at least hang up your coat on their nipples. So whenever you see one, so they're all just hanging coats off their nipples. So whenever you get cold, you can, whoever's closest to you, you just grab it off, put your coat on, done. Or you can be like Peter Griffin and get some lemon.
This place, isn't it? Offers a lovely view of the valley. On a clear day, you can see the outlines of Dun Tine.
Is it, though? A ruin like any other, I think.
So sensitive. So aware. Honestly, what did Dettlaff ever see in you?
Perhaps he'll tell you himself.
Let's get ready. Dettlaff will be here any moment now.
Syanna, I have a question I must ask you. Did you truly feign it all? That which bound us was a ruse?
Dettlaff, it's not that simple.
Oh no, it's very simple. You either deceived me or not. In forgiving you, I grieve. For now, we must part.
What? But how?
The ribbon.
Ha! Seems I've been fooled again. She will pay for this, sooner or later. She will pay! You never should have meddled, Butcher!
Okay, never mind, I guess I'm finding him. Finding him, sorry. Oh, nice, he's actually on my side. I love you. Nice. Still a better movie than Twilight. No, vampire. They're vampires, not werewolves. But it's still a better movie than Twilight. Well, vampire looks like that. In this universe, they look like that, so you know. Oh, I'll get chokeslam, motherfucker. We've been through this before, Detloff. I won, remember? Because you telegraph your moves far too easily. Can't get my way with you, you disappear. I shouldn't have opened my god, should I?
Gods, start praying now.
Oh yeah, I've already killed my fair share of gods, thank you very much. I've already killed the excuse me a moment, but I've already killed the devil. Wait a minute. No, I don't want that. Could you give me a moment, please? What kind of a fucking throw was that? Honestly. Well. Okay, never mind. Yeah, fucked, I suppose. But seriously. What the fuck was that? I aim my cursor at him and Geralt goes... Idiot. I mean, I guess I should have just tapped the button, but I wanted to make sure I actually hit him. That's why I aimed. But instead, Geralt thought, no, there's no way he's 2 feet in front of me. He's all the way in the next city somewhere. Right, what was it I needed? First of all, that. Go on there. That can go down there. Alright, that was the thing I needed to do. T. It's nice that the music's just fucked up all of a sudden. Oh, never mind, he has to transform. And I can't skip this either. But I thought I could throw that bomb at him, which I believe was supposed to stop transformation. That went straight through and bullshit. Cock. Oh. I guess killing this guy might take me about 10 fucking years. Even before Dark Shadow turns up and then goes, huh! I did this guy in half a minute, and then I go, oh, okay. The worst part is the loading screen. Because what's the optional objective? Not do anything? Come on, game. It's just one tiny arena. Oh, optional prepare for the fight. I can't really prepare any better than I can. Give me the fucking sword, you stupid. Yeah, contains silver splinters that temporarily prevent monsters from transforming. Yeah, I'm guessing that doesn't work. Because my only question is I just want to know how to dodge that bloody, like, bat thing that he does. Yeah, I just want to know how to fucking dodge that. I mean, I assume if I just roll at the right time, I can dodge straight through it, but... This is the final battle. Oh god, no. God, no.
Acknowledge any gods. Start praying now.
Yeah, this fucking thing. Apparently not. I may actually have an idea. Yeah, dodge to the left or right. Did I meet the Elder? No, I didn't. But I know how to dodge that now. Go left or right. And preferably, don't trap yourself in a fucking corner. That was badass. Well, too bad. I decided to help the woman and get laid. I did. So, you know. That was my prerogative. I wanted to go into Fairy Tale Land, find 3 magic beans, kill some piggies, and find out that, not Goldilocks, Rapunzel had hung herself from her own hair. Right, first things first, just so I don't have to keep fucking doing this. Where is it? First of all... Because this phase of Dettlaff is like too fucking easy.
I want just you
Didn't plan any of it.
silence.
See, that's the easy part. Now comes the part with which this guy just like annihilates you in one fucking hit, and I have no idea how I'm supposed to get damage in. Like, the only thing that I can think of is when he slams down on the ground, I can get a few hits in, but that's not enough. It's not.
Start praying now.
Got that down. But I have no idea how to fucking hit him. Besides, like I say, when he slams down, that's the only time I can think of. That. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so I can technically get 4 hits in, so if I go for 3 and then dodge out of it, that's how I'll damage him. Might also help if I see the goddamn trap that he fucking lays on the ground. Can I get rid of that? Oh no, it just disappeared. Whoop. 1, 2, 3, and down. Oh, never mind. Fuck you, bitch. You ain't flying away from me. I mean, I wish Geralt didn't do that, because I could have had him down to a T. Now I'm gonna... Oh, never mind. No, I don't have that anymore. Never mind. I didn't use it. Then again, I doubt that would actually happen, because that's a cutscene. So I'm guessing this is how we killed Dettlaff. My sword is full of crits, bitch, and I'm gonna get hit like almost immediately. I am. Could you not trap me in a fucking corner, please, mate? Cheers, thanks, man. And yes, that is the Lady of the Lake sword. thought that was going to happen. Now I've got to do it all over again. Fucking... Did I ever get the badass red vampire armor? Nope. No, I did not. God damn it. Using the underground vampire thing you go to the vampire. Oh, it's not red, it's black. That's black armor. And it's worse than my armor. So, I don't wear it. Well, then again. Yeah, I know it was black. Fuck! I hate this game! I mean, I hate me, that was entirely my fault, but... Why? I'm not even gonna ask. Because I know for a fact the answer is just gonna be, it's a video game, dude, and it's, well, yeah, really. Video games usually make sense. This, I want to skip this. Because I fucking cocked up. I had the right thing and all, but he kept fucking thinking with the wrong side of time.
Gods, start praying now.
Again, I've already mentioned I've killed the devil himself, so... Okay. 1, 2, 3. And this battle will go slightly easier because I now have full charge on my sword. See, that's my point. I skipped it, god damn it. Well, now that I still have crits on my sword, I now know I can't damage him in blood form. So, I need to run away very quickly and towards the nearest thing and hit it. But I didn't kill him. Are you sure? Who knows? Because maybe banishing the devil is worse than death. Who knows? I don't. Yeah, this. Why can't we skip this? You know, just skip this and it plays to this section where the camera pans around, then we know to get ready. Woo! I want him to come and attack me. So he is.
Prepare to die, Witcher!
Yep. Awesome. No, I'm not even going to attempt that. Thanks for trapping me in the corner, asshole. Fuck off, dude. I'm never gonna fucking do it again. I hate you so much. Thank fucking Christ. At least for now, anyway. Fuck you! Prick. Trapping me in a corner, almost killing me again. Absolute wanker. Like, okay, first phase not too bad, but he's generic. Second phase, again, not too bad, but 2 attacks, well, 3 attacks, okay. And then the third phase is just dodge maniacally and hope to God he never hits you.
Leave him to me. Be gone.
I can't let...
I insist. Ow, he's dead. Nice ass though. GG! And the woman survives, whatever her fucking name is, because I've not been paying attention to names whatsoever, because it's not like this is going to last for any much longer. Yeah, her. Thanks, Horizon. I'm glad you've been paying attention, because I fucking well haven't. Names is always something that I'm never good with. Like, I have to be around something for a little while for me to pick up on someone's name, but because I know this fucking DLC is coming to an end, I don't give a shit. But I hope to God she keeps her word and I have a life with her, because Yennefer's fucking blue-balled me, Triss has blue-balled me, Ciri, oh she's my daughter, so you know.
But one must have a modicum of taste to appreciate this. Even the most exquisite robes cover only deficiencies.
No, I know it's a game, but you know, I've spent 60 to 70 hours. I want the bloody game to go my way.
Rather not bicker about taste. Don't like to. It's neither interesting nor productive.
This particular Witcher has an inborn intolerance for formal occasions. Yet he's to attend just such an event shortly. I expect that's the source of his prickliness. So try not to take things personally.
TV show, yeah, I know, it looks so real. Especially with me sitting here.
He trembles at the thought that he has no notion how to behave in the presence of Her Grace's Majesty.
As well he should. All that being as it may.
And also, Daniel, Sayana, because I got the band for her, she survived.
The Duchess
and yes, you can play this, Daniel.
To drape the medal on a suit of armor caked in mud. Palace protocol places enormous emphasis on form, virtuous tradition, etiquette.
Huh. A tradition which values appearances ahead of all else, which calls for lordly, glistening triviality and misplaced generosity.
It's Sayana the Queen. Not that I know of, no. No, Sayana's the sister. Well, sister.
Just keeps coming up.
I've had no reprieve either.
But if you're asking me because she can be queen, I don't fucking know.
It's the one piece of the puzzle that never seemed to fit.
Mean you suddenly believe the 5 virtues theory after all we've revealed?
It's not a question of belief, superstition, or old
I'm
wives'
just gonna
tales.
sit here. Okay.
It's a conclusion. to life
Do I
that
get to be
excites
king of a
all
kingdom?
Sian had planned everything in advance. Had we not stopped her, surely there'd have been a fifth victim. One the gossips would have associated with a lack of compassion.
Her plans don't matter now. Can't act on them. Ask the messenger who delivered my invitation to the ceremony. Siana's in the palace. Courtiers pressured the Duchess to lock her in a tower.
Do you care not a whit who else was in her black book? We've some time before the ceremony. We could still chat with that boot-cleaning urchin. He was the one to pass the victims' names to Dettlaff. Perhaps we missed something.
All in all, why not check up on that? We'll go together, assuming we're done here.
I am done, yes. It lies in your hands now to see if you are able to present my handiwork at the ceremony with the dignity it is due. Or if you will first destroy it, crawling about the city's underbelly.
Promise to be careful.
Oh, it's the swordsman. Good to see you. Here for a spiffing? Dirty boots are a stain on professional dignity, you know. Step on up.
Need to ask you something.
Yet again? Go on then. I'm a proponent of free speech and I will gladly tell you all I know. But why not get your boots shanked while we jabber?
Guess they could use a spit and polish.
Then I shall take advantage as well. A friend of mine used to say boots should be as clean as the soles that wear them.
Clean boots, clean soles. A fine slogan.
Man in the frock coat. You passed him some letters, remember?
Why, of course. I'm young, got a mind like a steel trap, but...
If you're about to tell me this information will cost me, forget it. How'd you get those letters?
Beggars brought them.
Beggars. Tell us more about them. How many were there?
Why, 4. One for each letter.
Just 4? Sure you didn't get a 5th?
I can't count, you know.
Remember anything else? These beggars have anything in common?
What? Come now. Each was different. Some had mismatched boots, others had no boots at all. Oh, I know! They all had no home!
Kid, my patience is starting to run a little thin. Now think hard. Remember what they looked like?
Of course. I've a mind like a steel trap, as I said. They were ragged, unshaved. Their clothes were tattered. As to their boots, well, I mentioned that already.
Geralt, allow me to ask a question. Listen, lad. I'll be glad to mix another batch of that boot shine for you. But you must focus now and tell us all you know. Where can we find the beggars?
Well, at the shelter, most like.
Where's that?
Everyone knows. It's just round the corner. Up those stairs, then right.
Thanks, kid. For your trouble. You must visit the shelter. Look around inside.
There was a time when knights would sing.
You've to move your little camp elsewhere, got it?
Fuck off.
You? What do you want?
To talk.
Here, that's a waste of breath.
How stupid can
We've
flies
tried it,
be,
only
honestly?
to tire our lips. We'll use other means of persuasion now.
Gentlemen, calm, please.
Either get out along with these flea-ridden vagabonds, or we'll toss you all out. Our patience is gone. This place is no
Fuck
longer
off.
a rank refuse dump.
I will kick the ever-loving shit out of this fly, I swear to God.
Decent folk you mention. Mean yourselves.
Why? Do you doubt it?
Hell yes.
Hear that, Artois?
Really?
He poking
It's now just sitting
us
opposite me and it's
on
cleaning
our own
itself.
turf.
Bitch.
We
Fucking
should step
taunting me.
aside, good fellow.
You
My
can't
friend is
catch it.
perfectly capable of settling this.
No, I don't intend to catch it. I intend to beat the ever-loving shit out of it. I do.
Witcher. Not a witcher. Yeah.
All right. I can take a hint. Come, time to go.
I thank you so much for your aid. I tried to reason with
You
them,
pause
but
the
they'd
game.
have
Why?
beat me blue had you not come along. I'm grateful. Immensely.
I have no idea what the hell it
What
is
do they
anymore.
want from you?
They are neighbors. Wish me to take my folk, the shelter
Take
elsewhere.
fly out of the room. How?
They dislike that I help
I wonder how much brain cells you have to consider
I
a
do
fight
not
with a witcher a
oppose
great idea. I thought he was going to say with a fly. Because at that point I would have said two.
But
Two
you've
brain
come with your
cells.
problem, have you?
But, you know.
My turn to aid you.
Need some information. Looking for a man who might have.
How else do you
mentioned
think the
bootblack
fly got in the
ago.
fucking room random? There's an open window. And I'm in the loft, remember? So if the fly doesn't want to leave, it is not going to leave.
Or soon.
Forgive me. Those I help and I are not so close that I would know. But should you wait, they'll all soon come for their meal. You can question them yourselves.
Try to scare it towards the window.
Thanks. We'll wait. Nice of you to let us.
Boo! Do I have a towel or a tea towel? No! Why would I have a towel at my disposal? Up here.
My dears.
And what do you want me to do?
Have a matter
Ring it
to
round and
discuss
try and
before I
whip it like I'm in the showers to whip men's
These
asses?
two gentlemen have some questions of you. Pay attention. Answer in brief.
Block its path. Oh
Or
my
if you
God.
try it out, your soup will go cold.
Right, you do know I'm in a three-dimensional world, right?
Recently,
Like there's an X, Y, and a Z axis that I live in. I don't know about you, but if you live on a 2D plane of life, then
Go on, speak up.
it's easy.
Romain?
Why should I squeal? We were all told not to mention the letters. We all swore.
You can tell me, Romain. You were given a letter and you delivered it, right? Good work, Romain. Thank you. Who else?
I got one too. Gave it to the bootblack. And Freshy, he got one. But he can't tell you, as he's not here.
I still have mine. I'm to deliver it 2 days after the Feast of St. Barnabas.
Then let it shit maggot necks on my head while I sleep. Okay, that's fine by me.
It's a matter of importance to the duchy. Hand it over, or I'll take it from you. Plain and simple.
And I was to deliver it personally. Let no one else see it. That is
Take
what
my
she said,
t-shirt off and
and she
slash
was
the air and it will hit the fly with the technique you use is wait for it to go behind the blinds and then push the blinds and squash it. Well, I don't have blinds, and I can't take my shirt off because of Twitch terms of service, so...
You need not keep the promise you made.
All right, take it. I didn't want to see the boot black anyways. It's always muddy there.
Damn it.
What is it? Another name, truly?
See for yourself.
Well. I must say, even I did not expect this. This time you will see to our Duchessa. It seems we underestimated Siana rather grossly.
It's a fly, not a bird. How much blood do you
Judging
think
by
there
this,
is?
Dettlaff was literally supposed to tear her heart out.
Yet first you must snap her neck. Puzzling.
puzzle complete now?
Alas, the matter's ceased to be a tantalizing brain teaser and has turned incredibly grave. We've proof of a plot to assassinate Toussaint's ruler. We've proof of a coup d'etat.
Duchess was to be Dettlaff's last victim. Syanna planned it from the start.
Indeed. The logical conclusion, Geralt.
4 seemingly random victims to start. The virtue's their only link. Enough to get folk talking about a righteous, vengeful beast. Obscured the victims' links to Syanna, even as she had those she despised killed off one by one.
You just mentioned pushing Bird on the blinds. Well, if a bird ever gets in here, I'll let you know. I mean, I won't need to let you know because you'll hear it, and then I'll pick it up by its neck, open up the window, and throw it out. But you know. But if it's a pigeon, I'll snap its neck, then place it outside. It'll probably fly off for about 2 minutes, and then.
Murder her own sister out of envy, to take power from an inborn penchant for evil.
Yes, yes, and yes.
Pigeons flew in your room once. When I was at school, we've had plenty of pigeons who flew into the windows. Just like obviously just sitting there next to the window. Next thing you know, all you get is.
Think it's a good idea? After all, we foiled her carefully planned scheme. Think she'll even want to?
Talk to you? Would it harm you in any way to try?
Isn't that like a bad omen in some movies? What?
Some philosophers
Snapping a...
think empirical
Do you mean a pigeon
examination
flying
is
into a
sole path to
window
knowledge.
or something?
I believe you mentioned the Duchess keeps Syanna locked up.
Courtiers were insisting on a harsher punishment. Much harsher.
Houses? Oh, I won't know.
I think Anna Henrietta had to protect her sister from a lynch mob as much as she wanted to protect her subjects from a criminal. One way or another, she's locked away in a secluded wing of the palace, awaiting trial before a court of law. I'd need to get past some guards to see her. So, meet up once it's over? Assuming you'd rather not see Syanna again.
You assume correctly. I shall await you at Mare
A
Lachaise.
bad omen, and you
Hot
talk about the
blooded member to
Conjuring.
keep me company.
It's not like letting a black cat walk in front of you or walking underneath a ladder or something. Cool movie. Never seen it. I don't watch shitty horror movies. I don't. I've not seen one horror movie ever, because they're. I was going to show you the Conjuring franchise I linked together well. Your point is.
If you think killing the beast gets you in for free, you're very, very wrong.
Hello. What do you sound like
I
anyway?
feel safer with you around, Witcher.
Oh, you feel safer with me in you, never mind around you.
Leave that.
Someone get to the castle, someone gets possessed and the people win in the end. Oh really? I've not heard that before. Please, tell me. No horror movie will be good enough for me to watch it. Yeah, okay, granted. Shit like Jason 1 or fucking Nightmare on Elm Street, yeah, whatever. But, I mean, yeah, they're good, but by today's office standards and whatever, they're obviously they're better, but pretty comical. Insidious is also good. Yeah, but the problem is with horror movies, like, they're so fucking... easy. It's just easy to tell what the fuck's going on. Because I've seen quite a few horror movies, and like one of them my sister was watching, and I told her every single sequence of what was going to happen in that movie before it happened. It's because they're too cliche. They are.
Need to interrogate.
Ah, fine then.
Promise to be...
Well, true, but don't watch horror movies.
The Witcher will speak with the inmate. You can take a momentary break.
As long as it's truly but a moment. Highly irregular, this.
Are we going for?
Have you come to see how I fare? I'm fine, thank you. Artorius' ribbon worked wonders. It's a shame they took it from me.
I know who the 5th victim was supposed to be.
Goodness, you're simply a compulsive snoop. I'm in prison.
In these new movies, I also appreciate it's hard to explain without spoiling it. Yeah, but again, I don't care. I don't watch horror movies.
Sienna, stop pretending you couldn't care less. I know it's an act, and it's really starting to wear.
Sexual joke fail count.
Why do you want to kill her?
For such an accomplished investigator to ask about the obvious? Come now, Geralt.
And it's nice that you entered
Why
a
do
random
you
string of numbers, considering I've not even had 132,456,546 sex jokes. I've only had fucking sex jokes whilst I've been playing this sodding game in like 10 minutes or so once I...
Because she turned her back on you?
Like, once I'm done with this and I move on to fucking Marvel Ultimate Alliance, no sex
Bravo,
jokes will be
Geralt.
made.
Yet another riddle solved, and your sick curiosity sated. Well, what now? Off to share your discovery with Anna Henrietta. Oh, she's no longer in danger, true. But she very well might add a little something to your reward.
Definitely gonna tell her. Not necessarily for the coin, though.
Then why do it at all?
She ought to know. If only 'cause you'll probably try to kill her again if she ever lets you out.
I probably will.
Perhaps, just for a second, you could stop dwelling on all the wrongs folk have done you and forgive her.
Why should I?
She's your sister, damn it.
You know, before they drove me from my home, I received an education befitting one of my status. Music, poetry, arithmetic, as well as logic. So with complete certainty, I can state that the opinion you must forgive your sister because she is your sister is utter bollocks.
Why are you saying bollocks? Bollocks is a very English
No,
thing.
I will not forgive her, nor shall I show remorse, or promise to improve. Anything else? Or will you finally leave me in peace?
I wonder what the actual good ending for this is, because I'm clearly not getting it.
Life, Sienna.
Commander de la Tour would like to see you. Shall we go at once?
Let's go. Want to see him too. Damien.
Geralt, it's about time. Ready for the ceremony?
I wonder where I've gone wrong. Oh, I think I do actually get the good ending.
Alright, we can start.
Very well.
By pure coincidence.
You
Also,
must
nice
behave.
battle scar there.
Less like a hired thug, and more like a man deserving of the Duchy's highest honor. In fact, you'd do best to
The
maintain a
Conjuring says the
dignified
movies all back
silence
to the
throughout.
Railroad. The Conjuring one is about a demon
Let's
possessing a
begin the
mother.
ceremony.
House Conjuring 2 is about a
Come with
demon
me.
named
The Duchess
Varlock.
awaits.
That looks like a nun, but then a movie came out called The Nun. Shakespeare's long time for the first Conjuring. In that movie, they think they deal with a demon, and then the guy in the movie turns out to sort of be possessed. This is the guy that started the Conjuring 1, but there's... That's why you've not been talking, Daniel. You're trying to tell me about the Conjuring. I'm still never going to go watch it. And even if I will, my sister's probably got them on DVD. I can always borrow them off her anyway.
In the guild's name, I beg your assistance, your enlightened highness. Without barrels, production will come to a stop, and it will be the end of us.
You lost them all in the fire. These are horrible tidings. Oh, we are most dreadfully saddened.
It's not a casual horror
you're
movie.
enlightened.
True, but again, it's still going to have like generic
Their way into the warehouse.
jump scares. But
The whole place
and also,
went
thank you
up
for
in
following.
flames.
Heinrich
I
Gandalf.
shall dispatch a palace guardsman to examine the site of the blaze. If things are, as you say, fitting compensation shall be paid from the ducal treasury.
Thank you. You're enlightened.
And I'm not going to get the actual true good ending in this because
Your
I
Grace,
didn't attempt to
Geralt of
romance
Rivia
Triss or
has
Yennefer. I tried to have a threesome with them, so I'll get to see Ciri.
We come now to our
And Ciri's
next
function is
point
also
of
good and has a very
business.
unique view on
Of
the
all
afterlife.
the duties which fall upon my shoulders, as the ruler of this dominion, this duty is dearest to my heart. For now, we shall award the Order of Vitis Vinifera, Toussaint's highest honor.
Geralt of Rivia, Slayer of the Beast of Beauclair, step forth.
We bestow the distinction upon the Witcher, who saved Beauclair from the terrible beast. Such is our desire.
That guy fought a bear.
May
Who?
the symbol serve as a reminder
No, he didn't.
to
He fought a
all
vampire.
that the Witcher
He's
shall
Toussaint
forever
based on France.
remain
Basically, yes.
a friend of Beauclair. In more familiar terms now, I thank you immensely, Geralt. Damien has your reward for you. After all, it was but a contract.
Thank you.
I have a small
How much gold?
surprise for you, in addition. I give
That's
you
actually
more
not.
than
That's
dozen
actually not a bad
barrels of
amount.
Sangria,
That means I can now get
a
my
wine
trousers.
normally
Oh, hang on a
reserved
minute.
to
I've beaten the game.
the gustatory experience of a
The reward
lifetime
is the queen licking your
awaits.
balls. No, my taint. After the shit she caused me, she can lick my taint.
Feels like a second distinction. I'm honored. Thank you.
Or my perennium,
Trust
whatever the hell you
shall
want to
make
call it.
good use of it. In a moment I shall speak to Siana. Will you assist me? You returned my sister to me, yet you also showed me her horrendous deeds. As head of state, I must judge her fairly, but she is my sister. Thus
Taking
my
too long
heart
in this game.
bleeds for her.
Because it's a fucking story-driven experience. What ending am I getting? I'm getting the good ending. From what I just read, I'm getting the good ending. Everything I've done is specific, and the conversation I just had with Siana, you have to choose the two conversation decisions that I chose. So I should get the good ending. Because obviously I went into the fake world, got her the ribbon, killed Detloff, and told her, why don't you make amends with your sister? So I should... Well, I mean, obviously, according to this, I should get the good ending. Although I won't get the good ending with Triss or Yennefer, because they blue-balled me, so I'll get to see Ciri, sorry.
The Witcher will take part in our talk.
The Duchess requested I be present.
You have committed crimes. Grave crimes. Yet you are my sister, and my heart does not allow me to treat you as a common criminal. Thus, I have asked Geralt to advise me. As one in
But
power,
as far as I'm aware, everything I say
I
here
shall
doesn't
now
bloody
hear
matter.
what he has to say.
Your Grace, as head of state, you should look first and foremost after your dominion.
I mean, if she dies, I don't give a shit. I really don't care. But obviously, because everything has been done exactly like I've already done it, I should. Get it?
They are what matters. I must not forget this. Sienna, you shall be tried and given a fitting punishment. Yet we shall never cease to be family. As Duchess, I shall have to judge you. But as your sister, I shall never stop loving you. Will you forgive me?
Unless she stabs her in the back. Never mind. Yay! Bollocks! I wanted the Duchess to die. I don't give a shit. Whatever. Yeah, no, this is the good ending. Good ending. I'm fairly certain. Good ending. Yeah, this is as good as an ending as you can get. Like, I don't give a shit about the Duchess. I really couldn't give a shit about her. Like I say, she could have licked my taint for all I care. But, no, not my waifu. Well, at least I fucked her. Oh well. Who is the king or queen now? I don't know, nor do I care. But wait a minute. How would this be the good ending? Did I romance the Duchess? No, I didn't. I romanced Sienna. But, no, not Geralt. Geralt's a witcher. He would never want to be a king. But how is that the good ending, honestly? What are the other two endings?
Need some flowers. A wreath, or...
I've none.
Gotta get the wine place.
So
Yes. I don't know.
I was just on my way out. No sense hanging about with nothing to do. Should come as no shock, sir. Had the funeral, folk took it all. Men, women, children, all wished to lay a bouquet on the Duchess's grave. Windflowers.
How is that the good
peonies,
ending?
Gladioli. But she liked common roses best. I know. Her ladies-in-waiting would come here at times. I'd choose
Oh no, that
the
is the bad
best
ending.
ones for her. Fragrant, big petals, the kind that last a long time. I've still not come to terms with it. To be killed by her own sister. How could it happen?
No, what? No, I'm reading this. What? No, I'm reading this. They both survive. But I'm reading everything. Okay. So, during the Night of the Long Fangs, I need to find Sienna. I chose that. Then, whilst I'm in the fairy tale land, I need to obtain the magic ribbon, which I did. Then, in this quest just before now, you need to find the letter who was supposed to be the fifth victim. I did that. Then, in the conversation with Syanna, I need to select dialogue options related to forgiving. I did that. I don't need to tell her the details found in the letter. Also did that. And then killing the beast will cause Regis to be considered as a traitor, but I don't give a shit about that. So I did everything what this is saying to get the good ending, but I got the bad ending. What? How'd you get the bad ending? Oh, because of one tiny little thing. One tiny little thing apparently screws this entire thing up. But I want to know how you don't do that. Because during the Night of the Long Fangs, it says here to get the bad ending, you have to decide to go to talk to Damien and then find Syanna. But the thing is, I chose to go after Syanna. We kind of got to a dead end, couldn't figure out where she could have gone, then thought, well, the only person who would know would be Damien. Let's ask him. He then pretty much tells us where to find her, and then we find her. So how is talking to him then finding... How does talking to one man to find the location of the person you're looking for change the effect of the ending? That's what I want to bloody well know. I'm at a loss. I'm butthurt because of something that shouldn't matter, if I'm going to be honest. Fuck off.
Anna Henrietta.
I don't care who you are, go away.
No. Dude.
Seem to have missed something you want to do again, get the good ending. No, I'm not doing that again, God no. Fuck off. I disagree with that ending. I talked to one person because we didn't know where we was going or what we was looking for. So our only lead was to talk to him. That was our only lead. And even then, I had to fucking talk to him. Unless you tell him to fuck off, and then you find her. I'll ask Dark Shadow later. He'll probably tell me, oh yeah, it's because of this, and then I'll go, well, I did that, and then he'll go, I don't know. And then I'll say, oh, okay. Well, as far as I'm concerned, I got the good ending, but I didn't get the good ending.
Couldn't.
Because I talked to this prick, but without talking to him, I wouldn't have known where to look anyway. No,
good. The best ruler one could hope to have.
At this point, I'm done. The game let me down. Oh, I don't give a shit, because I'm going to turn the game off after I've done this quest. So I really don't care, but I am just pissed that I didn't get the ending that I got. Simple as.
And all this, what did it bring you? I regret it ended this way.
Stylish crypt, quite subdued.
You missed something, game solo like somewhere along the line. It went down
if you're joking or serious.
Well, no, I know, but like I say, the only thing... No, I've not missed anything. The only difference between the bad ending and the good ending is talking to twat outside.
You humans, you'll never cease to amaze me.
What is his name? Damien. If you talk to Damien, that gives you the bad ending. If you don't talk to Damien, you get the good ending. But I failed to understand how talking to someone and having helpful hints and tips of where to go to look for someone, and not even telling that person, oh, by the way, I couldn't find you because I'm too lazy and terrible, so I asked her right-hand man. Then I'd understand her getting pissed at me secretively and then doing that sequence. But because just talking to a guy and saying, listen, I don't know where to go, you must know something, thanks for telling me, get your men out of here. I don't know how that sequence of events then lead to her killing her sister. No, I know I talked to Damien, that is the thing that gives me the bad ending, but I don't know how talking to him gives me the bad ending at any point. That's the thing I don't understand.
That just won over people's hearts. All Beauclair now weeps for her.
A mass outburst of emotion. Well, it seems her subjects have adopted some of their recent ruler's traits.
Why the sarcasm?
Probably sets up other events. No, it plays out the exact same from what I'm reading.
And I do truly rue her passing.
Me too.
Then let us drink.
Oh, wow.
Whatever you say about Siona, you gotta admit, she was unbending.
That she was. I do admit it. Though, in her case, it would have been better if she had been a tad more philosophical, pausing from time to time to reflect on the propriety of her actions.
True.
How do you find my personal brew? Not too strong?
Just right.
Credit the local mandrake of the Alrauna diavolis variety for that. The tubers which grow in this area's volcanic soil have an altogether unique flavor profile and display a remarkably uncommon dark brown tint.
Fascinating. All I can say is this batch turned out excellent.
Indeed. It might be wise to stockpile some brews for the future. Would you care to accompany me?
If you think it's a good idea, let's go. But I think you might be forgetting one thing. Fresh mandrake root of this variety is highly toxic, even to a witcher.
Ah, not a problem.
Yeah, well, don't worry, I can do that.
Safety,
I can do that. Never tell someone to calm down.
Gloves.
Because one, I'm not pissed. I'm not angry. I'm confused mostly.
Thanks. Right there.
Like, I'm still pissed. Oh, thanks, Daniel. Like, I'm still pissed. That's not nice. Fuck you. I don't give a shit. I'm mostly complaining and asking how the fuck something went wrong when nothing should have gone wrong, and then someone says, be quiet, bitch. You really think I'm gonna say no? Fuck you. I am the king of this land. I can unmod you and re-atone that timeout. I could also time you out for 2 weeks, Daniel. Remember, I have the power. I'm a tyrant, remember? Oh, where the fuck is this thing? Really? I'll make that, thank you. Oh, there it is. Where's my potions? Where's being poisoned? No, never mind.
Now where'd Bloodsucker go?
Alright.
Won't be easy to track down. He's a vampire after all.
Regis!
Damn it, where'd you go?
You raise your hand against the vampire!
I did what I had to do!
Oh, this is where he gets exiled.
Those Bruxay, they called you a traitor.
Alas, we've a very simple code of honor, we vampires. So simple you might call it trivial. Either one is with us, unconditionally, regardless of the circumstances, or...
Won't let it go, will they?
They will not. Fortunately, we've another rule, an unwritten one, and just as trivial as the first. It is neatly summarized in the saying, out of sight, out of mind. That is why I must leave Toussaint. For a vastly long time, most like.
Yeah, I get it.
Let us make for my camp. I've an overwhelming desire to have another drink. Supreme bouquet. Firm, defined beginning. Then develops gently, rising to a startling finish. Don't you think?
Not much of a connoisseur.
Then it is high time you started your education. After all, the Corvo Bianco vineyard is now yours. By the way,
Yay, I can't wait to not put money into that, because the game's over and fucking done with.
Thanks.
I've done it once with Mafia, I'm never doing it again.
A trifle. That will nonetheless be useful should you need mutagens. Incidentally, have you thought about what you'll do with your prize? Shall you hang your swords over the mantle and take to pruning vines?
Know what? Think I just might. Come on now, don't laugh. Maybe not today or tomorrow. But one day I'll want to see what it's like. To just wake up every day in my own bed.
Oh, stop, please. Sounds so sentimental, my fangs have begun to hurt. Then what? Will you begin writing your memoirs like Dandelion?
Well, it doesn't
I can
matter.
remember a night, not too far from here if I'm not mistaken. We hid in a cave while a blizzard raged all about. Does that sound at all familiar?
How could it not? We just set off to rescue Ciri from Vilgefortz.
Oh, our encounter with Vilgefortz. That is something I do not remember so fondly. That first stay in Beauclair, far calmer than this one.
Seemed like a land straight out of a fairy tale back then. Its sole problem, cellars too small to accommodate all that wine.
Appearances, Geralt. Appearances, like Mamoons and Dopplers, deceive. So what did become of Vilgefortz?
Killed him. Sure wasn't easy, though.
Did you have to Google that? No, you did have to Google that. There's no way anyone actually remembers
I
that.
so don't feel like going anywhere. Sit here a while longer.
And that's the tutorial, so now
So
the
we
DLC
shall,
actually
my friend.
begins.
We have
Not really,
witnessed,
it's done.
and in fact on several occasions incited, many great and weighty events. After all that toil, I believe we deserve a bit of a rest.
That we do.
Yes, I don't know, but it's easy to copy and paste. It's always easy to copy and paste. Yay, I did it.
Actually, I'd love to go home.
Well, go home I shall, but where's the nearest fucking thing? Well, that's the game over and fucking done with. I'm still pissed, but whatever. Whatever, I don't care. I'll discuss this with Dark Shadow later. He'll ask me which ending I got, and I'll say, oh, I got the bad ending. He'll then laugh, and then I'll say, yeah, because I spoke to one guy. I don't know how that affects anything, but yeah. Apparently speaking to what's-his-face gives you the bad ending. So, yeah. But I wonder who I get to see. Do I get to see Ciri? I will probably get to see Ciri.
Some unknown individual barged into the residence. I resisted as best I could, but to no avail.
Who is it?
Alas, They did not do me the basic courtesy of introducing themselves.
I'm an alcoholic, and people have got back to you on that. Yeah, because a lot of people hear that stuff and they just go, ugh, because they're probably too try-hard. But then the people who obviously respond back are actually the people who actually give a shit.
What's that smell?
If it's lilac and gooseberries, it's Yennefer. Sunglasses in ancient times. This game doesn't give a shit. This game has magic and dimensions. Do you really think it matters about glasses? He doesn't have sunglasses, by the way. They're just glasses. Ah, Cirilla. Nice bra.
You look good. Calm. Don't just stand there. I want a hug.
They're Ray-Bans. What, her bra or the glasses?
What did you bring?
A Garkin from Angren.
Both,
I slew
okay.
it. All by my lonesome.
That why you left Carrera so suddenly? Had no idea where you'd gone. Your note was puzzling. Don't try to find me. Threw me for a loop.
That was silly. It's just that I felt stifled in your shadow. I'd have suffocated had I stayed. So when I read that notice, the contract, when I saw Angren, I knew
Well,
I
no,
had to
it
do
shouldn't, because you only
alone,
have sex.
without my nanny.
I'm not
3
your
times in the main game?
I believe in you. Like my new house?
And then
It's
one
a
each in the
lovely
DLC?
home. Has a great deal of potential.
Got it from the Duchess as a down payment for killing the beast. Already managed to renovate a bit. Come outside, I'll show you the grounds.
I'm doing all that work for some vagina. Yes. Because I'm still never going to say that. So I see Ciri still wearing her same outfit. She must smell
Lovely
rancid.
here. I could stay forever.
What's stopping you?
Actually, not a thing. I slew a Garkin, collected my bounty. I believe I'm owed some respite.
Indeed you do, mademoiselle. As my major domo would say.
You've a butler?
A steward. Name's Barnabas Basil. BB for short, though I don't know if he likes it. He's the one letting you in. I'll ask him to bring in some fruit and beverage.
After.
You can
Well,
spend
yeah,
the
that's
rest
only
of the
because I
day
got blue
lying
balled
about.
by Yennefer and Triss. I believe if you don't do that quest, then potentially one of those two come here. But because I decided to get blue balled, yeah.
See you later,
Don't
Ciri.
call it don't call it a vagina. First of all, you can't even spell vagina. But don't worry, like if you're in the moment, I'm sure it's fine. But I'm not going to refer to it in this conversation. But anyway, that's this game done. Was it good? I enjoyed it, and especially because you can get it for like... I will do that just in case. But because you can get it for like £10 now for Game of the Year, or £20 for the physical version for PS4, I do recommend it. But first DLC, not... yeah, it's alright. Second DLC is worthwhile playing. It is worth its money. But overall, I'd say this game is good. I'm not going to say it's 10 out of 10 a masterpiece, because like I've already mentioned earlier, and probably a month ago when I beat the game, there's nothing that this game does for me that other RPGs haven't already done. So yeah, it's just another RPG as far as I'm concerned. So yeah. Still worth playing, but I prefer Dragon Age myself. I'm biased because I've played that game for years, but whatever. It's still worth playing. But yeah, that's it for me and for The Witcher 3. I will never return to this game. I mean, I might one day, but I mean, that's like 10 years from now, but yeah. Also, thank you very much for watching. If you stuck through with the series, go home. Just go home. But anyway, I'll catch you in the next one. Ta-ra.